say shit, so I've been trying to stay calm. Hold on. Let me fix this right quick. Hold on. Wait. No, I got this going on over here. I got it. Hold on 1 second. See, when you. Okay. Wait. No, I know. Let me. I was a little chill at you guys. So hold on. Let me get myself together. Okay. Let me get myself together. Okay, y'all. So hi. I was really irritated, like literally like a couple minutes ago. So I'm happy that really just calmed me down, because bitch, I was about to come up here and cuss people out for real. I'm not even joking. So when I first pulled got up here, I already had my cards that I was kind of wanting, and so I pulled. I was like, okay, let me just go full, because I already had got the message, and as you can tell by the title, the message is God's protection has led you to realization and self-discovery, pretty much. I couldn't put it all the way in like that, and I couldn't do it how much I wanted to, because it's only a certain amount of letters that you can put as a title. But what I really wanted to say, God's protection has led you to self-realization and self-discovery. But now people are coming in, which is odd, that people are coming in to try and throw you off kilter. That's what the whole full thing was going to be. But I don't usually say the whole full titles of any of my readings, because I just don't. But I always have a full title usually. But it's the meaning behind it, and I know why I say what I say. But yo, I picked this deck. I picked what's gossip deck, right? Why was when I shuffling, right? See, this is how the devil works. When I was shuffling, the first card I got was out of order. Then it was the Knight of Pentacles. Mind you, this and this is two different decks. So firstly, this is the problem. This is what's funny about this. The first card that I got, though, that I had seen, that I didn't know what deck it was from, but I felt like I knew, but I thought it was a different card, was this card. Now, mind you, I did not want to pull a tarot deck yet at all, because of the simple fact that I have an order to things. I want things to be done in decency and in order. Just confirmation, as if God were here. No shade. And so, excuse me, for me, when I first pulled this deck, I was like, what? I was so shocked. I was so taken aback, and I immediately wanted to be angered. I immediately wanted to feel frustration. I immediately wanted to give that pushback and that push and that pull type of energy, and that fight energy instead of flighting, because it wasn't that big of a deal. It was just more of the simple fact that I had a message, and I wasn't expecting the message to be like that, my chest chakra. So for me, now that I'm calming down and I'm not using all of my humanly senses, I am really realizing that with the Knight of Pentacles, somebody was trying to distract you from you finding your happiness. Somebody was trying to keep you out of the energy of being your best, highest self in your purest form with the Sun card, because you were already, with the Knight of Pentacles, leveled up or already established in something, so they felt like they had to take you down a few pegs to make it feel like they were up and you were lower than them. And now I just kind of got over that situation, kind of. So it's kind of weird that like I was even mad about it for that long, and and then I came to the realization of it, and now I'm speaking about it. You all see what I'm saying? Because that's literally what has kind of been like the past 4 years for me. But it's very interesting that it is coming out literally, and it's not even the same deck. It's a completely different deck, and that's why I had to regroup before I got up here, and that's why it took me so long to really get up here, because I was supposed to get up here earlier, but I couldn't get up here because my energy was either shot or my phone wasn't charged. It was always something that was halting me. It was always something that was pushing me back, and I feel like the energy that it's giving is you have to stop putting some of the, because this is what I'm saying. if you hang out with your friend, right, and you know this friend is alcoholic, or you know this friend is a drug addict or a drug user, and you think that you have just cleansed yourself from that specific spirit or from that specific type of addiction, you know what I'm saying, with clickbait, you are clickbaiting the person into thinking that, oh, it's okay for face value that I get to smoke and drink with you. But in reality, I go behind closed doors and not judge. I judge you in person for doing the same thing that I do in private. That's what I'm saying. And I'm not trying to bash or throw anybody under the bus, but it just seems like that you as a collective, as the collective chosen ones, have evolved past some of the things that you were accustomed to over the past maybe 2-3 years, maybe 5 years, maybe 20 years, maybe. It just depends on your story. And it's kind of giving me the feeling of like wanting to have outreach and reach out and reach out and touch and find somebody. But it's more so I want to, or this is the energy that I'm feeling. I don't know how to really explain it. It feels like when you walk on lava rocks, and when you walk on them, it's like it's like when you walk on lava rocks, right? You got to have the patience to know that the pressure under your feet is going to burn a little bit. It's going to be a little bit of discomfort, but walking in that energy can only get you so far, because the lava rocks is only in a specific little area, right? So once you get out of that, all of that hurt, that harm, that pain, that trial, that tribulation, and you've gotten on and you turn back around and see who has held your hand on the outside the whole time. Because remember, when you on the lava rocks, you got to find balance, and you got to reach in with things that are higher than your feet to actually properly walk on those rocks. So for you to even be able to walk like this, you have to have your hand out. You have to have your hand out. So when you looking out and making sure that you looking down, you're supposed to look up and not focus on it, because you're walking by faith and not by sight. And so when you're walking and you're looking and you're thinking for all the other things, you start pulling from other things and other areas and other places, and those places leads you right back to the same person, the same energy, the same Lord and Savior that has been taking you through situations and taking you to better every time. No matter if it was bad at one point or you had a low, you're always going to have the feeling of God loves me and I have His love. It doesn't matter if it's some days I don't feel it, and some days you're not going to always feel it every day, because God is a very busy God. Even though people say He's a jealous God, but y'all gotta think, He's a very busy God as well. So when you're walking and you finally look and you get off the rocks and you see your feet, you're like, ain't nothing happened. Because when you walk by sight, as it's gonna leave an imprint on you, instead of it leaving a mark unless a lesson in you, because you were walking by sight, and my collective is walking by sight. And that's why I haven't even gotten into the cars yet, because y'all are walking literally energetically by sight to some degree. So let's see what's going on. And this is past life. Look at what's at the bottom of the deck, past life. So divine counsel, what's going on for the divine counsel? Let's see, that's going to be viewing this later or going to be resonating and coming across this reading. Thank you so much, divine counsel. What's going on? Hello, Chevy. How are you, my love? Oh, sorry, okay. Let's see what's going on. Two-Face. Oh, somebody's Two-Face. Oh, I just said that. I just said that with Sneaky Link. Oh, my goodness. Oh, something is messed. Ooh, hold on. Let me take this and move this out of the way. Hold on. Oh, wow. So somebody is two-faced. Oh, somebody think you want their man. With divine timing and friend zone. Anyway, with poker face. Stop. Girl, this energy, child. This seems like this is my energy. Let me. I see. This is what I'm saying. Hold on. Let me get up out of here. Hold on 1 second. If somebody is really, with Spike right. This feels like too much of my energy. Hold on. Let me ask for the divine collective. That is not me included, Lord Jesus. Jesus of all kingdoms and all lords. Lord, they stressing me out. With the fake flex. Oh, shucks. Oh, shucks. Somebody fake flexing. Somebody fake flexing with the trust the signs. Oh, somebody felt like they had to like prove a point in some way, shape, or form by showing and flaunting money or flaunting some sort of situation, and then they ended up trying to leave because they couldn't get energy from you, and you left the situation. Yeah, that's what it is. You went to go find your destiny or find what it is that you felt passionate about, and this person ended up trying to come into your life, back into your life, to make it seem like they were in a better situation or that they were more pulled up than they were before, and you knew what it was that they were trying to do, and you trusted the signs, and it was all that they were trying to do was trying to not destiny swap. That's what people were trying to do. I wasn't even trying to say that. They were trying to energy siphon from you and take your energy. I didn't even mean to say destiny swap, y'all. I don't even know why that came up. Let's see what's going on. Oh, hi Ryan. You can I don't do free readings, my love. Ryan's Secret. Street A. Looks familiar. Clout Chaser. Oh my goodness. What is going on? What is going on? This person is with the self-care, because your energy is very potent. Your energy is that girl. You are that girl, literally. Spill tea. You are that girl, literally. You are that one. Or you are that boy. You care about, you go self-care. You know manscaping. With poker face, you know how to look good. You know how to carry yourself. That's exactly the energy this card is giving me. You know how to carry yourself. You know how to maneuver. Or you're very, very exuding that you are affirmative in who you are, with the plastic smiles while people are lying and pretending with clarifying fake flex and trust the signs. You have to show these hoes that you are not the one, you are not the two, you're all three. Fuck is you talking about? With the ascension, you have evolved higher than what it is that anybody could say that you were ascending to. Somebody thought that everything was a joke or everything was funny, but you are literally unbreakable. You are the one that casts, not spells. You read from your heart. And that's exactly what I do too. So, hey, you read from your heart. You read from the energy that feels, because whoever is trying to give you, you match people energy. You match people energy. And whoever tries to take your energy, you take it back, but you let them see how it is to even fit in your energy, how it feels to be in your energy, because it's not easy walking in certain types of shoes. It's not easy putting on that heel every day. It's not easy to have these different things with friend zone. People will treat you one way and then want it to be another way, but never tell you what that other way is until it's too late. With divine intuition, but God had to come scoop that up. Hey, oh, your name is Amber. Hey, Amber, I just seen your name. I didn't know what your name was. How are you? And Taurus, hi, Ryan as well. I don't know what's going on. I just be in and out. Sorry, y'all. Okay, let me get back to this. Because it seems like with divine intervention, God literally had to put his hand around you to get you up out of a situation, because whatever was happening, This person was gaslighting you. This person was lying to you. And then they tried to hurt you or harm you during this whole ascension. That's what made you go through this ascension. That's what caused you to be in this specific energy, because you thought that this person was loving and caring and considerate and passionate and all of this other fugazi ass nonsense. And they ended up showing you, no, I'm like a mannequin. I'm like a Target doll. I am stiff. I don't give all of that. I'm stiff when it comes to emotions. Like when they say I'm stiff, it's just all they give is stiffness. They give stoic. They give Joseph. Anyway. Let's see what's going on. We're brand new. Now people trying to pretend like, oh, it won't like that. Or, oh, that's not how it be. Or, ooh, I don't want to hear none of that stupid ass shit. I don't want to hear a fuck thing. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And that's the crazy thing to me. Because when people start acting like they don't know what the fuck be going on and what be happening, the girls be getting swindled, girl. The girls be getting swindled, girl. And so the fact that you are already setting up for your life's goal and your life situation to get into the point of going and evolving beyond where people were comprehending you to be at is mind-boggling to the people. And well, really, the bounce back ain't never looked better on nobody but you, baby. The bounce back has never done the things of the things, girl. Nobody has ever seen you motherfucking do a cartwheel, a twirl, and then do which allegedly, girl, with the sugarcoated. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it, girl. I had no shade. I'm gonna be real, because I was being real just then. I ain't gonna hold you. This ain't no this is no tea, no shade, bitch. But I'm about to spill tea for real. So, bitch, one time I had to defend myself, right? And I've gotten to a point of being beyond just doing magic with candles and stuff. I can kind of, to some degree, like, use my body as energy, if that makes sense. So that's why I always saying dancing is important, like singing is important, exercising. Y'all in the comments conversing, I love that. Oh, period. But yeah, so it's kind of just like I've talked to a couple people that have been on this here at that have felt the same thing and in the same energy kind of to some degree. Not every single person that I come across has been able to do that, but they kind of have taught me a little bit more about it to some degree, because sometimes they be commenting, and I just realized that, like, in that specific time, I blacked out, but I'm kind of just coming to the recollection that when I black out, certain things just happen that I literally cannot control, and it just goes crazy. And I just had to realize that recently I had to get myself together, and this is my testimony. I had to get together and get myself together because I was fragmented in my reality. I didn't know the different types of places that I have been and the things that I have said over the course of my life and the things that I have done. But recollecting and being able to have that gift and the curse of recollection and being able to remember certain things through PTSD and certain things through, touching things and remembering things, clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognizance, clairaudience, all of the things, it made me realize that what you may perceive as good for you as a good thing, people may perceive it as best for them because they don't know anything outside of what they grew up around. So, period. Okay. Yeah. But, I was just getting to a point to say I had to really realize that me as a person, I am I'm more of a person that is fixated on loving the current self and the current person that I am today. Because me 7 months ago would have not been in this mental state that I am today. Me uh 7 months ago wouldn't have put up with a lot of shit that I'm putting up with today. Me 7 months ago wouldn't have done my way of thinking the way that it is today. So I thank God for covering me and showing me what it is that I can do for myself, but what He has kept me through and what He has done for me. And I think sometimes when you go out in the world, because like I said, when you're in the world and not of the world, you automatically already know that you're going to be different. You automatically already know that things aren't going to be perceived in a particular light of your liking. But you have to live a certain way and really can provide and do what you need to do for yourself, right? Hello, Tanya. How are you, my love? And I think for me, I just came to the realization of me currently today has come through and gone through so much that all I can say is, God, I thank you. Because had it not been for the Lord, and I hear people say this all the time, but when you live it, it's different. And when I say, thank you, Lord, I mean that. And heart chakra. And I literally had got to a point of just understanding, like, you know, mentally, it's so much pressure to be always like, it's so much pressure to be that, and to be this, like, you have to have pressure to do that because it's always a standard that you have to upkeep. So that's why I always tell people to be themselves. And I'm about to cry, I don't know why, because of the simple fact that first of all, my chest chakra went off while I was saying that. And then secondly, my wrist is actually hurting. So as I am speaking, my body is literally trying to give me signs and synchronicities. And there's 4 people in the chat of people doing certain things and have been constantly doing certain things, and I'm still here. And I'm just not even thankful. It's making me stronger. And people don't even understand that you're not even supposed to do like curses or incantations or hurtful words to people, because God keeps tally of every single thing. It is not like the good place. It is not, because that was made by humans. So let's get back into the reading. What's going on? Clarify friend zone and divine intervention. Bag secured. Somebody was trying to think that because you were the main line to source, or you were God's chosen one, or you were the one that God could call upon and He would answer. I mean, you could be the one that God could be the one that you call upon and He always answered. So it literally is as if with bags secured, they thought that they were about to swindle you. Didn't I just say that earlier? They thought that they were trying to swindle you into getting into. Thank you, Tamara. I've seen it, but I was just in the spirit. I couldn't say it at the moment. Thank you, Tamara. I greatly appreciate it. With the no filter. Oh my goodness. So it could be that somebody was trying to pretend to make it to, like, it seemed like somebody was trying to hurt you. Speaking your truth, yeah, and you had to set somebody off or tell somebody what it is and what it was, because you already had your goals achieved. I felt like, this is the energy that I'm feeling, this is so weird, but you could be in the limelight, or you could have like a very extensive catalog of things that you have done, and I feel like somebody was trying to play on your top. Somebody was trying to play on the shit that you have done. And it seems to me that, especially with bounce back, you had to double back, turn around, and hit that shit 2 times to be like, bitch, I'm that girl today. Like, me currently, I'm that girl. Now, I don't know what you may be doing, but I'm that girl today. Like, in this current time, like, wait. At 11:16, on August the 10th until the end of time, I'm going to be that girl in that moment. Because I don't need no other time to be in that moment. I need to be in that moment right there and then. So in that moment right there and then, I am that girl. And guess what? In that moment right there and then, you're that girl. And that's what you had. You didn't even have to say it. You didn't have to say it. That's the interesting thing. You just had to allude to what was happening, and I think that that's what was causing you with the swipe right to leave this situation alone or leave this circumstance to where it was, because it seems to me with the wake up call, it just wasn't getting anywhere. It just wasn't getting anywhere. You were focusing on yourself to better yourself, or focusing on the things that you could get to and y'all can get to together, whoever this person was, because you were having overnight success, because you were building up the legacy that you already had solidified. And it seems to me with brand new people start acting shady towards you. People start trying to make it like you were the reason that they were messing up, or you were the reason that they were caused about problems with the Two-Face. I told y'all, didn't I just say this card just popped out? This card just literally popped out, and I just said something about that. I had just said something about that. You had to leave this person in the dust, or this person tried to leave you in the dust, and then you, wow, you, ooh, I'ma hold that one. I'ma hold it, because I remember that. That's crazy. But I can't make this, I said this years ago. I can't make this up. My birthday number. I cannot make this up. With the DM slide, somebody tried to make it to the point where we got wake up call, swipe right, and ghosted. So this person was trying to, okay, this is for some. This feels like a family member, a person of interest is what I'm gonna say. Leave it the freak alone. And it seems like with mirror, you all think I'm playing. I'm trying to stay calm, but this is really crazy to me that it's coming out literally like this with mirror and payback. Somebody wanted to wow, and I remember this wow. Self-made, big dog, bitch. The fuck is you talking about? Bitch, you had to let that motherfucker know. I'm sorry. Cause can I say something? Can I say something? No, can I be real? I love everybody, right? But I just feel like for me, it's certain things that set people apart for a particular reason. I've said this in privately. And it's not a good thing or a bad thing. It just lets you know your niche and where you resonate at. And for me, this is giving me that my collective, my self-made people are just that. INDEPENDENT. Do you know what that means? Oh, two John. Go on. Listen, we gotta do, hold on. But for real, I'm serious. Because it seems like you had to really put in that work. You put in that effort. And it seems like with hustle mode, bad secure, divine intervention, it was right when you start to give your life to God. And I'm telling you now, it was right when you literally start giving yourself to God, because when you gave yourself to this person gave you nothing but crumbs and dust. When you gave yourself to this person, or you gave yourself to man, just in general, they give you dust. They give you nothing. They give you particles and parables. And they don't even be good ones. If Wynn had said gold. My goodness, Sharina. And it's the fact that now this is your energy when you were with this person, right? This is your energy merged together the first row, right? This person had to pretend to be somebody that they were not. You trust the signs, let this person go, and you had to regroup because this person was trying to also take energy from you, and you do things for them while they didn't barely do anything for you. And they were so fixated on this like streaming or like focusing on services or something like that. I don't know what that's about, but you were focusing on yourself. You were focusing on your happiness. You were focusing on the things that you were supposed to get to. And with spilled tea, you started realizing that the word around the card was this person was talking about you behind your back. Mind you, y'all supposed to be ace boom cooms three amigos. Fuck are you talking about? Bitch, the Three Musketeers. What? The trio. What are we doing? Girl? It literally seems like you peep game and this person gave you absolutely nothing. This person gave you absolutely nothing to work with, no energy to understand, no type of, it was just nothing but conspiracies. It was nothing but, oh, this and this and that and that and that. And all, beating all the way around the bush instead of coming around to figure out what was going on. And now that you have let God take over your life, to understand that this person was just gaslighting you because you were unbreakable, and that put you through an ascension because this person was lying and plastering on a smile in your face but hating your guts when they weren't around you. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. Hi Tuka, Toku, is it Toku? Is it Toku? That is such a cool name, bruv. Bruv, that's such a cool name. One of my friend name is Hoku. Like an old time friend name is Hoku. And I was always trying to come up with a name that remind me of Goku. That is such a cool name. That is such a cool name. Anyway. So, you had to really see that you were going through a period of being put through tests because God was making your armor stronger. God was putting you through the different tests and the different trials and tribulations because he's seen that you were the one that he wanted to be his warrior. He wanted you to be the strongest one. He wanted you to lift those weights of understanding and lessons learned. Because it's nothing else that you can get really out of life but moving forward and learning from lessons. And that's exactly what was happening. After you let this situation go and let God work his hand and work his situation, work your situation through whatever you were going through, and just figured it out as you went and just let God guide you, you ended up getting to a bigger understanding. And you achieved your goals, your mission accomplished with bag secured. It's financial stability. You got it locked in. And people were trying to sugarcoat things to make you to a point where you couldn't get to your happiness or your wish fulfillment or your goals that you wanted to achieve. And your bounce back is the topic of conversation. And that's why you can plan for the future, because when you have the legacy already built, you know, you don't have to act brand new. You are living in your truth. You are living in your sanity. You're not allowing people to try and be too for you. You're not allowing people to come in and ghost you and make it feel like it is a sort of magic spell that they can do or some sort of payback that they can send to you. And it's nothing but karma being sent back to them every time that they do it. And hitting your toe ain't gonna stop you from getting that karma that and that work and that wrath that God got going on with you. That ain't gonna stop nothing. And you have acquired this new position in God's ranking. You done acquired. Now everybody know who you is. You done got that new light. You got that new light shined on you. And now you're getting to the bag, and you're getting to the grinding mode, and you're getting to, I'm not focusing on that because my payback is me being self-made big dog. My payback is me being better than ever. My payback is getting to better. That's my payback. And that's why the new beginning is commencing. And if y'all can tell by the title, that's really what the title really is. Confirmation that it's new things that are about to, your light is about to be shined. That's why I got these cards. Your light has been shined. Refined. That's what I heard. Your light is being refined because it already was in the energy of shining. So what is when you shine shoes? You know, I just posted a short about that where somebody was shining your shoes, and now you can clearly see your reflection in the light that God has bestowed upon you, because now you're slowly but surely moving to better. You're getting stronger, you're getting wiser, you're getting to better. And I, for some reason, thought when I first pulled those two cards that they were more so about somebody else coming in, but you can resonate with that if you want. But it seems like this specific collective is not in that energy. It just feels different. It feels lighter. It feels airier. It feels like where you're grounded, but you can feel the breeze. Do you know what I'm saying? You can feel the self-reflection, and it feels a lot more lighter. I feel more at ease. I feel like I'm coming more into conscious with myself. I got to go get my book that I was reading, and it's lighter. It's called Lighter. And it's about literally coming to self and learning the conscious and understanding what it is that it's supposed to be and meant for you. And so I was going to read a specific excerpt a couple of weeks ago, but I never got around to it. And I think I posted it on my tab because I didn't really want to get up here. Because y'all know I'm not really that good of a reader. I have dyslexia, so I have problems with sometimes reading. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get into, and I have Tourette's, so it messes me up. What's going on with, what's the in-game card? I'm just going to pull the in-game card. Because these cards I was supposed to get, but those two cards are out here. With divine timing, everything is happening and is meant for you for a reason. Everything is happening for you and is meant to happen for you for a reason. With money moves, you have leveled up. You have done the work. Now you just, because you have done the work, it should be easier for you with consistency. So then the things will really start coming in. Then the things will really start to grow. Then you'll really start to see. And God is the one that you can do all things through Christ. Thank you. And I appreciate it, Toku. I appreciate it. But God has already shown you the things that you were supposed to show, that he was supposed to show you. It's just now time for you to take action at the specific things one at a time and let it catapult you, and you slowly grow with it and understand how to maneuver through change more easier than you have ever done before. Because this transition that y'all are about to switch into, and I already felt that I've switched into it, I'm in a new timeline, is about to take you to a whole nother dimension. It's about to take us all of the divine chosen ones, all of the divine collective, to a different dimension. And it seems like we have been so battered and bruised and taken away, everything has been taken away from us and been scrutinized and demonized, specifically off of the energy of, because of maybe the color of our skin, or maybe because of our background, or because of our parents. But now, because we have given our lives to Christ and given our lives to the dear Heavenly Father, we really can understand and finally say thank you, Lord. We understand. We are understanding that the world is full of zanies and fools, and we can get to understanding him more, because oneness is better than nothingness. So let's see what's going on. I didn't really want to pull this deck. Hold on. Let me see. I think it's this one right here. It's this one. So the first card I got out here was the Sun card, right? It's the first card that I got out here, was the Sun card. So I'm going to make that the in-game card, because that set the tone for the whole reading, right? It set the tone for the whole reading. Let's see what's going on for the Divine Collective, Divine Council. What's going on? What's going on for the Divine Council? For the Divine Collective. What's going on for the Divine Collective? Let's see. Anyway, create a message to the Divine Council. What's going on for the Divine Collective? The Nine of Cups. Didn't I just say this? Y'all have gotten into an energy of manifesting the things that you desire, and you require, because everybody was giving you, and I heard this yesterday, I just didn't know how to pronounce it properly. You have required love, and they gave it to you unrequited. And isn't unrequited the opposite of giving full love? It's like conditioned love, right? Go look that up. Somebody was giving you unrequited love or conditioned love, where it made it seem with the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck, where it's like you had to give out more than you could give. Give out more than you can get from them. And because of that, they were so busy and fixated on trying to keep you stuck at bay and stuck in the energy of not knowing what it is that you were supposed to do and where it is that you were supposed to go. And with the Nine of Cups and the Seven of Cups still at the bottom of the deck. What's this card? And it flipped over. With the Page of Swords, this person trying to get you into feeding into bad news. This person is trying to take you through. With the Page of Cups, this person is, in other words, trying to take you through that. And, hey, Amber, is that the same Amber or is that the other one? You know, my vision's bad. With the King of Wands, the Eight of Cups, somebody you done left behind. With the Nine of Pentacles, because they was trying to take what was rightfully yours, which was your inheritance, which was your divine abundance. This person was trying to take your emotions and, take your emotions and realize that they could try and catapult themselves to a king, but you can't even get in your own energy and balance out and become an emperor. Hey, love always. Hi, my love. If somebody thought that they could siphon your energy through water magic or siphon your energy through thought processing or something like that, trying to manipulate or logically try to pull you to do something to make you react to something, and it literally is because that you were so happy and you were so peaceful and you knew your inner child or you knew what you were going through. This person was trying to take your energy. This person was trying to siphon your energy with the Nine of Pentacles. I said that in the beginning of this reading, and they were trying to make it into their own to the point where they could level up into an emperor. But what people don't realize, if you're a low vibrational toxic person that knows magic and knows all of these things, you will never be an emperor in the way that you think. You will be a toxic, low vibrational masculine that cannot get to a point of getting anything but an STD, a sexually transmitted demon, and that's in any way, shape, or form, because you can't see past. And this could be a cross-watcher that's feeling this or reading this, where you can't get past the things of having to leave quicker than you come in because your energy is so knocked off kilter. And it's because you knock others off kilter because you're off kilter. Literally. What else is going on? With the Hangman. Now people have to listen. You better change the narrative. Change the perspective. That's all I'm saying. Because honestly, it's no way. If y'all look at this card, look at how not robotic, but like this card makes me uneasy. This card makes me very uneasy. 4222 as I say this. This card makes me very uneasy with the Temperance card. Do y'all see the difference where y'all are balanced? Y'all are in the energy of getting to the righteous and giving out and giving what it is that you're supposed to give. But when it came out and came back in return, didn't nobody give that to you. Hey, Hermit. Hold on. Let me see this side. Oh, wow. Wow. And then we got the Temperance card. Yeah, it seemed like, hold on, let me put this right here. With the Temperance card and the Hangman, you had to balance yourself out and change the perspective because people were looking at you in a negative light, and it was never like that. People were taking your light body. People were using you. With the Judgment, and God had to call judgment on something, and it was them trying to siphon your energy and take your energy with the the Four of Pentacles, and you had to learn to protect your energy, and God started protecting you as well, because with the Three of Pentacles, people were literally using scribes and it could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, that was doing some sort of scribing or some sort of magic or spell work to try and get you out of here, because with Five of Cups and the Five of Wands, oh yeah, the Five of Cups and the Five of Wands, they were in the energy of trying to make you lose your mind and then have conflict with the people around you while also having conflict with yourself. This is inner and outer conflict with family members, friends, co-workers, police officers, anybody that they can have, you can get close proximity to try and help you into a situation. They wanted you not to have that. They wanted you to be stuck and stagnant and not grow to anything to where you are currently, and you haven't even stopped peaking. You haven't even peaked yet. You have not even peaked yet. But you about to change the narrative. You about to change the narrative because God already called judgment. He done called Gabriel. That's what this card gives me. This card gives me Gabriel. The one with the horn. It gives me, what's that other one? Apollo. It gives me the names, girl. It gives me the names. It gives me the one of the light, the one of the messenger. That's what it gives me. Thank you. It literally seems like this person with the death wanted you to go through a dark night of the soul so that they can siphon your energy and then try and transmute it into something that they can make substantial to make their own, because they only vibrate on low vibrational energy. That's all they can do. That's all they can. That's why they were trying to siphon all of my energy too. And you're here. You're here. No shade. It didn't work because I'm literally still living and breathing. And I'm happier than I've pretty much ever been pretty much in my entire life. With the Page of Wands. Because I had the ability to take my little to nothing and regroup. I had that opportunity. Not everybody has that opportunity. Not everybody has that ability. People in other countries don't necessarily always have that. And I know people from other countries. So I'm thankful that I am where I am, because with the Hermit, I get to leave when I choose to. Seven of Wands, while people have to stand in their position and fight for the rest of their life as something that they never even wanted in the first place. And you tried to destiny swap with me because you seen what it is that I could do and you thought you could do better. You thought that was smart. I know that's right. Let's see what's going on. With the Emperor. Didn't I just say something about the Emperor? And this is the energy that not this person is in. This is your masculine energy, Divine Collective. You're in the energy of getting beyond the masculine and the feminine. With the Magician, because this is something that you manifested with the Nine of Cups. And the Magician card popping out. You manifested something beyond just trying to be a masculine or a feminine. Because people was causing you to lose your mind. People were causing you to lose your sturdiness. People were causing you to lose how grounded you were. And you ended up seeing what this person was trying to say and what this person was trying to do. And you put them right where they wanted to be. And that was stuck and stagnant on a hill that they could not get off of until death do them part from that specific destiny that they wanted. Because it wasn't your destiny to begin with. So it wasn't solidified for you. Because with God's chosen ones, I said this in my last read, with God's chosen ones, they don't have a specific destiny other than changing the world. They can do anything that they want to, quite honestly. It's just what they want to solidify their legacy at. That's why y'all have this, or had the celebrities. Because now we never know, child. Anyway, what else is going on? With the Star card. Look, we got the Star card, literally. We literally have the Star card because you went from the Page of Wands to the Star. Now everybody on your body, now everybody want to know what you got going on. Now everybody trying to see what you up to. But with the Hermit card, just when you was in the dark night of the soul, just when you was hurt, stagnant, and unable to comprehend what was going on, because that's exactly what I just did. I don't know what the fuck just happened. But you came out of it as a different person, or a different being, and more evolved, while these people were sitting here trying to master up master plans. I couldn't even say it. Master up master plans to come against you and try to siphon your energy. Look at this. Trying to siphon your energy in groups and covens, while you were being cooked in a pressure cooker. While you were being in a pressure cooker, being pressed down like a panini, these people were sitting here trying to take your energy, child. While you were sitting here, and guess what they did? Just guess. It put them in the stuck and stagnant energy, and now they sitting here looking crazy. While you you're still in the same position that you were in, but just evolved. And now you can adapt faster, quicker, and better, so that whatever was happening with the Star card can get you to a point of that elevated place that you want to be in. Because your destiny hasn't necessarily been solidified. Because the divine chosen ones, God's divine chosen ones, has more lenient, flexible ways of doing stuff with when it comes to doing certain things. So with the Strength card, you have the ability to not only change the world from the interior, but you have the ability to know what it is that's meant for you, and being able to use outreach and outlook, right? And not just make it be about self. Okay, let's see what's going on. Clarify the Hermit with the Emperor. We got the Two of Wands in reverse. It's no more stuck in stagnancy for you all. 5005, as I say that. It's no more stuck in stagnancy for my collective. It's no more stuck in stagnancy for the person that's going to be watching this, or the person that's going to be coming across this and reaching and watching this far. Because with the Justice card, things are meant to happen for you now, for your betterment, not just for you in an evil way, or a way to make you feel like you have to learn a lesson, because you already learned a lesson. You already went through the trials and tribulations. What is the point of going through the trials and tribulations anymore if you never feel like you're going to level up or stay in that place consistently? That just don't make sense to me. And God don't put more on you than you can bear. So in this situation, God is alleviating a lot of the pressure that has been on the Divine Collective, because it's not about to keep causing, with the Eight of Pentacles, all of this stressful, extraneous work where you can't even get to a King of Pentacles. You have to build up. And it should have been, you've already built that foundation. You should not still be stuck in the energy of a Page of Pentacles. With the Six of Pentacles, you should be able to give back to others and go back and live happily and find love in something beyond just relationships. You should be able to find a love for looking at paintings, or a love for museums, or going out in adventures and stuff like that, because the world is very vast. So let's see what else is going on. With the Seven of Swords. With the Seven of Swords, you should be able to go where you want to go and be where you want to be without people thinking that it's some type of hidden animosity towards them, when you're just trying to live on your own island, trying to be where you want to be, so that you won't be casted out from God's grace. Because anything at any given point, I just made a joke earlier today talking about how I have to fight every day for a place in heaven, and I don't even know if it's only one seat in that mother freaker, but I guarantee you every day I'm fighting for a position in a place. I don't know if it's just like they be clearing out, like when you do like number line games and you got to sit there and make it clear the whole line out, or clear up three numbers or more, and it's just literally ooh. With the Double card and the Nine of Cups, what is this? What is this distraction? With the Six of Swords, and the Devil card at the bottom in the middle of the deck. Yeah, these people, let me get back to this. With the Devil card and the Six of Swords, with the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords, somebody was trying to make you regress back into your old self. Because we got the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and the Six of Swords. And we just had the Devil back at the bottom of the deck. It literally is as if somebody was trying to be toxic and literally make you stuck and stagnant, or they were trying to make you lose your footing, and that's not what is occurring. You were in the energy, you have been in it, you're going to continue to stay in that energy with the Seven of Swords, but you're just walking away from any of the nonsense. You're not going to allow yourself to be perceived in any way, shape, or form that is not of God. If it's not of you being with the Most High and understanding that you can't let foolishness and low vibrational energy into your mind and into your atmosphere, first of all, you can't even eat certain things, because I know I can't. And it's so sad to me with the Six of Swords that you have to walk away from certain people in your life that you feel like you built a bond with because they're toxic. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me. But you have the all right to tell people how you feel and feel your emotions when you need to feel them. Because whatever was happening, this person was trying to keep you bound and stuck to them, and keeping you to have to sacrifice for them, while all they do is collect the profit or collect the benefits of it. With the Two of Pentacles, they was trying to make y'all see these ghosts, these little billy goats in the bed, and these little evil things, where they was trying to make it seem like, oh, you were the toxic one, when they have all of the ties and the strings connected to them. It's not you. And all they do is profit off of it or get revenue off of it. And you're sitting here with the Hierophant, listening to God, listening to what it is that trumps anything that the devil is talking about. Anything that evil sayer, evil doer is talking about with the Page of Cups. Because they're not giving you nothing. They ain't going to give you nothing but false hopes and false dreams. And you're sitting here believing and hoping with, and it's not going, and now you're not interested anymore. You're not in that energy to just let this person try and take your pinnacles. To try and take your pinnacles. Where the fuck did this card just come from? Because I could have sworn I already had this card out. And I'm not talking about the Nine of Cups. I'm talking about I just had this card out in reverse. And this card was just like this. This person was trying to take your destiny. And now that your destiny is not even solidified and they realize this, that the chosen ones have certain specifics. That's why they're God's chosen ones, because they're going to be the warriors for the Heavenly Father. Yeah, it's going to be hard to beat that battle. It's going to be hard to fight that fight. Because with the Nine of Pentacles, if you don't have yourself in righteousness, you going to be smart. What is it? Smitten. Is it right? Or smite. It's SMITE. I hope y'all know what I'm talking about. Hey, Tim, I haven't seen you in a minute, Book. I ain't been up here. How are you, my love? Dang, I ain't even been looking at the readings. I mean, the thing. But with the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, this person was trying to take your... Look at the goat. Look at the evil thing in the back. Didn't I just show y'all this? I just showed y'all this. Look at that little evil thing. With the Nine of Pentacles, that same person that was trying to take your energy, and now they can't. Still stuck in the darkness and the intuition and the dark night of the soul. Smited. Smited. Yeah, that. Where this person was in the dark side of the energy, on the dark side, on the evil side, and they ended up trying to take your light energy. All that did was heal anybody that was considered or perceived of light energy and was getting beaten and bruised down by negative energy, and they didn't even see that shit coming. That's why I say y'all need to stop dibbling and dabbling in shit that y'all don't even understand. Like I said in my last one, a lot of y'all hoes be Florida water pursuers and kitchen witches. Y'all gotta stop that stuff, for real. What's the in-game card? Clarify the in-game card, please, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. With the Eight of Wands. With the Eight of Wands. Now, and this is pretty much both Leo energy. This is pretty much both Leo energy to me. Everything is coming in for you because you've done the work. You don't have cloudy days like as much as you used to. And if you do, it's getting better days. I'm hearing better days. By Leandria. To a point of seeing and with God's insight and using your intuition instead of allowing, like I said with the lava rocks thing, you're letting your intuition guide you along this journey called life. Because yes, it's going to be hot. Yes, you're going to have fungus, bruised feet, and having foot problems. Because this walking, this journey in this life is not easy. But yet and still, God is still going to guide you. God is still going to carry you under his wing. God is still going to nurture you. But you got to take that specific type of energy and don't just take from it. You got to give back to it. You got to make sure she is okay. You got to make sure, because God is very attentive. So if he's giving you all of his attention, why are you not giving him yours? What else is going on, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors? What's going on? I know it's getting clogged up. With the Two of Swords, somebody wanted you to be stuck and stagnant at a stalemate. Or, yeah, this person want to come in and fight you. I've never seen nobody have this like this. Somebody want to come in and try and pursue some sort of have a pursuit with you. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means off the top of the dome. But that's what this person was. This person wanted you to always bicker and argue with them so that they didn't have to worry about you leaving them. That's what it is. And this person was trying to come back in empty-handed, but with nothing but drama and chaos. Don't nobody want to deal with that. If you want to see some, I want to see some. And that's gonna make me dance. Cause right now, especially with the economy, I don't want to hear shit a fuck nigga got if he ain't giving it. No shade with the Six of Pentacles. I'm too stressed to be dealing with a nigga. No shade. I'm too stressed, girl, with the Page of Pentacles. And it's like, even when you deal with a man, it's like they give you just enough so that you can't leave them because they feel inferior. And I feel like that's something that men just have to work on. And it's just like their past trauma, and it's a journey of life, literally, in its entirety. So I'm not judging. I'm just more so saying that we as a collective have to do better, because all we've been doing is stabbing our own selves in the back. All that we've been doing is causing more turmoil to the community, and it's specifically the black community or the colored community, because we have representation, but we don't have the right explanation with the representators, because sometimes we think that they're supposed to represent us, and no, they represent themselves. They're just supposed to let us know that we can do it. And that's why I think it's hard, because with the Four of Wands, most energies are already well established and well developed to some degree, and the only problem is missing a feminine touch to some degree. And it seems like with the Fool card, most people just look stupid and crazy and go out and just say, oh yeah, we gonna take somebody else's stuff, and then when we get mad that we already have a formula that went viral or worked for us, and when somebody else come in and say, well no, this is wrong, no, that is wrong, how do you know what is right or wrong and this is their perception? How do you know what is right or wrong? And I done came up with the formula. Well, technically, baby, you took it from somebody else and made it into your own to make it better, and it still ain't better. So you might want to fix that. That's all people be trying to say. And it's not trying to be disrespectful. It's just what it is. And with the Fool card, these people already felt like you were that one. So when they felt like they could come in and leave you stuck and stagnant and behind, or make it feel like they could run over you in some way, shape, or form, they couldn't do that because you were already solidified. You were already with family. You were already with the situations of the situations. So you couldn't expect this person to know what you were going through with the Fool card and the Three of Swords, because they didn't understand the different pains that they put you through with the Knight of Cups, because they were so busy focused on, this gives me family member or co-worker or friends. It literally is like this person is trying to, with the Knight of Cups dropping back out, with the Three of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Come on, y'all. With the Fool card, it's really wow. With the King of Cups. With the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups reversed, this person thought that they're going to present themselves as leveled up, and they were still supposed to come in. When you have moved on, you're not focused on anything of the past. You're moved on. This person trying to come back in and give you some type of cup of love offer. Dude, knock it off. Knock it off. Knock it off. So fucking sick it is. And that's why I just said it's easier nowadays just to love yourself and have a whole conversation with God before you sleep with a man that you can't even have a conversation with after week 2. So with the Six of Cups, you have gotten back into your inner child and your inner healing and your understanding with the Queen of Cups for love and self-worth and self-sacrifice and self-evolution and not getting to self-deprecation. And I'm hearing shuns, because people try to shun you for what you do and who you are, and make you feel like what you were doing was taboo or where you was going was taboo. But this came out reverse. Let's see what it is. With the Queen of Wands, somebody wanted you to be out of your energy. Somebody didn't want you to find love within yourself. Somebody didn't want you to be back in the energy of getting out there and getting to what it is that you need to get to. So what did they do? They tried to manipulate you through some sort of offer or divine gesture or some sort of specifics that made it seem like they were at a point of evolving, and they weren't, because they were still chaotic. They were still trife life. They still didn't understand what it meant to be a man. They still wasn't in the energy of having some sort of initiative to say that they were doing something in life to any point or any degree. They were just focusing on themselves and being selfish, not selfless. It's a difference. Let's see what's going on. Oh Lord. I'm gonna take this card. The Seven of Wands with the Chariot card. Pentacles. The Chariot with the 7 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Oh no, with the 9 of Swords and the 9 of Wands. This person was promiscuous. Was this person promiscuous? This person was chaotic, promiscuous, and a manipulator. What the fuck did they think that they were going to get out of this? They better be lucky they ain't getting no fucking knuckle sandwich for me. For real. Because, like, I don't even, I'm so exasperated from this whole energy, bitch. I don't even know how to, I'm not exhausted, bitch. I want to be, bitch, what is it called? Damn, what's that shit called when somebody, I decline to speak? Because, bitch, I don't even know what to say to this man or this woman. Why would you think in your right mind that with the 6 of Cups, the Queen of Wands reversed, that somebody healing themselves to be a better person was your time to come in and trying to ruin their life? Because I've been here. So it really, I just needed a moment to really coagulate what the fuck was happening. Because you literally, with the Chariot card, randomly come in to try and steal somebody's whole destiny. And then get mad that you gotta work for it and keep it. And then get mad that you are the chaotic, toxic one? Am I reading that correctly? Is this fuck shit? This is what I'm hearing? Am I hearing the fuck shit of the shit fucking? Where the fuck is that card? Where did that card just go? With the 4 of Pentacles. This person literally tried to manipulate some sort of energy to make you into what they wanted you to be. And now that with the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Swords, they're harboring on the fact that they can't get back to where they were because of the simple fact of them trying to destiny spot with you because it seemed easy, it seemed cool, it seemed like it was passion, it seemed fun, and that's not how that shit goes. I don't know what, clarify the Sun card. Actually, clarify the 9 of Wands. The Ace of Swords. This person can't move. They can't maneuver the way that they used to. They can't do what it is that they used to do because of the simple fact that they thought that they were more pulled up, that they thought that they were better than you in some way, shape, or form. And now with the 2 of Cups, now all they can do is try to come in and be happy for you. With my chest chakra, with the Knight of Pentacles, with the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Fool card. Like I said. Child, this is getting messy. This is getting messy, child. I truly am tired. I truly am tired. But we gonna dig into some things, honey. I ain't even, girl, y'all better buckle, get you something to eat, go use the bathroom, go do the things of the things, girl, because I'm gonna be up here for like another hour. I'm just gonna go ahead and give y'all the tea. Just spoiler alert. Anyway, let's see. We about to pull. Look. I'm about to pull what's the tea, what's the gossip, what's the tea. I think that's the name of the deck part and stuff. Okay, let's see what's going on for the Divine Collective. For the Divine Collective. What's going on for the Divine Collective? What's going on for the Divine Collective? Okay. Period. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? How y'all doing this new morning? How y'all doing? Let's see what's going on. Ooh, wait a minute. What card was this? Dodging bullets. Yeah, bitch. Bitch, do you out. Bitch, do you, bitch. You dodged the motherfucker. Cause this motherfucker here, you dodged the motherfucker. Bitch, it says blocking bad energy, escaping toxic people. Haters can't touch you, bitch. Haters can't touch you. You a bad bitch. What the fuck is you talking about? Come on, favor about the outside. I am loved by the best. Okay? What's this? Cock blocking. Oh. With ego. Whoever this man is, this person, that you dodged. This could have been a person that you literally could have dodged having sex with. This person could have literally a STD, a transmitted, I'm going to say transmitted demon. I'm going to just keep it at that. But this person was saying that you weren't giving them any sex or any type of things of zhuzhing, so they felt like they could go out and cheat on you. This is the energy that it's literally giving me, and it's literally based off of the card ego, because this person confirmation feels like, oh, well, if I'm not getting it at home because I'm a man, I have to go out and get it anywhere because I have urges, I have desires, and that is not being controlled of self for y'all to be wanting so much control of a relationship. And the one time y'all aren't able to control something, the first thing y'all do is go and have sex, and y'all think that logically makes sense with all of these STDs that are out here currently. Please, it's just her ego getting in the way of relationship. Literally, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up, where this person thought that they could come in and come back and double back and then say they order back. Bitch, if you don't, bitch, karmic friends. This could be a karmic friend for some as well. With girl fight, yeah, this could be a karmic friend. This is like karmic friend to some people too. Oh, that's why cock blocking came out. You dodged the bullet that somebody ended up trying to get with because they wanted to get with you. What the fuck? No! Bitch, no! Ooh, I'm happy it's cooler in here, but baby! Ooh! Girl, when I tell you it's about to get good, this bitch, hold on. Yo, we on FaceTime besties right now. Hold on. This FaceTime besties. Hold on. This gonna be a new segment, bitch, when we get into this card deck. When we get into this deck, it's y'all gotta remind me, it's FaceTime besties time, okay? Because, bitch, we gotta really get into the tea. Like, we really gotta get into the things of the things. Alright. So why is this girl, why is this bitch sitting here trying to talk this and make it seem like, oh, she's the one that had him first? Girl, first of all, he liked you first. And it doesn't matter, we grown and we supposed to be friends. Why are you sitting here trying to fight and argue with me over a nigga that I didn't even want and didn't want you? Girl! With girl fight still at the bottom. Hazel E, you 38 years old, girl. How long you gonna keep doing this? Girl, I'm so stressed for this person. Because, girl, how you gonna sit there and say that the only reason why this person that is the Divine Collective is who they are is because of a man? That's what this is giving me. This person said, call the case. I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. This person thought in their right motherfucking mind that they was going to just go out and just have sex with somebody and not catch a sexual infection. Who does that? Like, how? That is really not smart. That's not smart. That's really just not smart. That is so dumb. That is so stupid. With the haunted, now they gotta reminisce with their medical history with that shit that's gonna be up there every day with that person. Cause bitch, you gonna know who it is, and if you don't, you a nasty motherfucker. Now I'm talking to the crosswalk today. Unless you're in a relationship, because that's kind of messy. That's different. When you're in a relationship, that's messy. That's just a whole completely different thing. But I'm talking about this person, crosswatcher, or this person that is trying to make it like it's nothing to catch a sexually transmitted disease while you're in a relationship. Like everything is A-OK, peaches and fucking cream, and it's not. It's not, dog. Because that does not give you the absolute right to say, because with Haunted popping back the fuck out, I'm not even joking, y'all. This is some of the best reading that I've gotten to in a very long time. But this person really thought that trying to give you back past traumas, past hurt, past pain, Was it going to lead you back to this queen rising? But it did. You're glowing up loud. You're all eyes on her coming up spotlight, and you're unfazed with any fuck nigga or any fuck hoe. Fuck Mr. Bob and fuck Miss Thing, bitch. Y'all know this FaceTime besties. I'm cussing today. Sorry, God still hear me. It's okay. I repent, Lord. I'll repent after this, after I get off live anyway. So yeah. I talk to him every time I get to. Because I know he's around. He's somewhere. Hold on. Hold on. No. Mama. Okay. Y'all hear me? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Clarify cop blocking and ego. Bro. Somebody feel like, somebody want to talk about your finances and you still unfazed, bitch! You still unfazed because they in their head trying to compete with a bitch like you because you pulled up, bitch. I don't have to have the motherfucking finest car. Bitch, I ain't gotta always show my motherfucking money. But, bitch, I got that brain, so I know I can get to it. So, bitch, don't start acting shady. Bitch, don't act funny. Fuck is you saying? Bitch? This person thought that they was gonna come in and get in your head. No, bitch, I live rent-free in your head, and I should own condos and houses and landmarks in that motherfucker. Bitch, I done put a motherfucking flag on the motherfucking moon on your brain, bitch. Did you put a flag on a moon in their brain, bitch? Because you revolve. And they rotate. Catch that. They're rotating around you while you're revolving, girl. Catch that. Okay? With dark digging, this person thought that they were going to keep coming to you with this fake flexing ass mentality when I just pulled that card out and said that this Mr. Bop ass nigga and this Miss Thing ass bitch was gonna come in here and try and give you the things of the things with this fake flexing ass energy and looking and diddling and dabbling and fucking magic with being a force. Bitch, you're pushing. You supposed to pull, bitch. Stop pushing. The fuck is wrong with this hoe? This bitch is mad at the wrong thing. Bitch, you mad because the door ain't opening. Bitch, you done hit the wrong fucking button, hoe. Bitch, you done called the people. With the romantic love offer, this person was supposed to be a fling, dog. This person was supposed to be a fling, and now they trying to compete for your position in your spot. That's what the fuck this is about. This is about a friend trying to take a man from you. What the fuck? With the reflecting. This person was trying to take a man from you. Like, bitch, is you cool? No, you gotta be Jack Frost today, dog. Nah, dog. Nah, I don't want to hear shit. You gotta be, bitch, you gotta be Frosty. Cause how are you okay? Cause bitch, let me check your temperature right quick. Bitch, is you cool? Are we good? Oh, yeah, I have to get in the bitch mug when I ask that question. I don't play about shit like that. Bitch, with the shine, cause bitch, I'm gonna shine a light on something. Oh, is this the Bible? Radiant with truth. Your light triggers darkness. Stay unapologetically you. And that's what it is. And you're not about to sit here and let this person just keep playing with you because of a man. Bitch, bitch, you happy. Bitch, you peacefully. Okay? Y'all are happy and y'all are at peace with God and with oneself. Y'all ain't about to be sitting here playing with nobody that is trying to be you, bitch. This mother girl, y'all better be lucky God is trying to stop me from cussing. You better be lucky, bitch. With the into you. And that's the funny thing about this, with into you. Because it seems to me, that this person don't even want this bitch. I'm sorry, y'all, but this person don't even want this person. Like, I'm so concerned for them and their mental health. Cause windmill, girl, are you cool? Girl, are you okay? Are we good? Like, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Because if you can't in your right mind fathom that whatever was happening with them and you're already not interested and they think that you are spying on them on some social media or behind their back, girl, that was the furthest thing from, bitch, that won't even on my daily list, let alone the bucket list to do anything that was very important. Bitch, you are not pulled up the way that you think. Girl, you are not that girl in any avenue, way, shape, or form. And the fact that you thought that you were going to pull up and pull out and pull around to be that girl, bitch, you are not in the vicinity of that household, bitch. You're not in the place of the comfort of that home. So the fact that you thought that you were going to sit your ass on that sofa and on that chair and be the one of the one and the two of the two, bitch, I need you to sit in row 5 and row 20. You don't get to choose. That's on a good day and a bad day. Get out of my face. This person thought that you were going to, they need to heal. They need to heal for real. I'm not joking. With the forcer, I'm not playing, y'all. I'm not playing. Girl, I'm not playing. This person is a drama starter. This person starts stuff with you, and then when you start stuff with them, now an offer come in. Now I want y'all to fight over me. Nigga, if you don't get your fugazi ass up out my face before I hit you with a metal bat, motherfucker, and I've been feeling really froggy about getting a metal bat. I hope I manifest that shit. Cause bitch, I need to hit somebody upside the head. I just feel like I just need to die. I just need to decompress. God damn it. Excuse my language, Lord. I'm repentant after this. I'm telling y'all this already. I'm telling y'all this now. I'm not even joking. I'm so serious. I'm going to repent after this because I've been cussing up a storm. And I've been doing really freaking good. What's going on for the Divine Collective? These niggas, that's not cheating if I was your ass, yo. And that's what he's trying to tell you. But no. I got screenshots to show that we was together. I got screenshots to say we was together, boo. So what you trying to play with me for? Now, if I call your mama house, bitch, and I tell her how of a horrible motherfucking mother she is, and whoop on that hoe, then I'm wrong. Marrying for money! Ooh! 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 Bitch! Ooh, not that clock the motherfucking mama. Bitch, that clock the mama, bitch. Ooh, bitch, ooh. That clock the mama, girl. Ooh. Child, let me get my butt on, hun. Let me do 2 more cards with a stalker. Oh, shit. Oh, it done went dark real quick. Oh. Who is this? Is this mama stalking you? We're lurking online. Look, because we got it still at the bottom of the deck. Does this mama used to stalk you, or does her mama stalk you? It says lurking online, still checking your stories. Obsession never left. And why all these cards? It's a picture that is being taken. It's a picture right here of like you find out that this person has been stalking you or watching you, and this person has been watching you from a fake page on their phone and not knowing that you weren't going to not accept their offer. What is going on for the Divine Collective? Clown hungry. Oh, viral or nothing. Lives for attention. Makes shits up for drama. Oh, this person was trying to give you shits and giggles. Like, you see how just energetically I was and how happy I was? This person was trying to, with uninterested, you're not giving this person the time of day. And this person really trying to say, well, babe, I see that you're doing better. I see that you're getting, babe. First of all, fucked up, try again. Firstly. Secondly, why the fuck are you thinking with this motherfucker? Didn't I tell y'all this motherfucker was doing magic on y'all? I just said that this person was doing scribes on y'all. And the fact that this shit just came out, and it came out with Cloud Chaser because they already seen you leveling up. Yeah, this motherfucker is a thief. You're going to jail! This person tried to steal and siphon your energy. Bitch, you are going to spiritual prison. I want that nigga. I need that nigga in metal bars, bitch. I need that nigga. Click. The fuck do you mean? You can't take the divine chosen one's energy. And I keep telling you hoes that. And apparently, until you hoes instill it to the back of your fucking brain, like y'all hoes know the ABCs and 1 through 10, bitch, y'all gonna keep hearing it. You can't. Ooh! Now these bitches got a bad reputation and about to go fucking bankrupt while they still trying to smile and be happy. Bitches, you ain't cool. Bitch, you ain't cool. It's too hot for any hoe right now to be cool. Bitch, you ain't cool. I don't care about no goddamn AC. I don't care about no goddamn AC. I care about the fact that y'all are here trying to put out an image of a falsity because of your reputation fucking up. That's what the fuck I care about. Because if y'all don't fix it, guess what's gonna happen? And I'm not talking to my divine collective. So yeah, I am pouting. But yet and still, I'm about to get off of here in a couple minutes. I just needed to fix something because bitch, that shit was irritating me. I literally was about to leave because my whole nail was pissing me off. I promise y'all. I don't even mean to be funny, y'all. I be dead ass. I be so serious. But look at the bottom of the deck, new beginnings. We got new beginnings and generosity. Ooh, God about to give you something. Ooh, God about to get you some. Ooh, okay. Let's do a 1-2 step. My bad. We gotta do a 1-2 step. My bad. We in church again. We gotta be in church. Okay. End of FaceTime Besties. End of FaceTime Besties segment. Thank you. Let's see, with waxing moon and Scorpio in reverse and pure intention in reverse. Let's see what's going on for the divine chosen ones. What is going on for Pluto in reverse? So somebody was trying to play with your mind. Somebody was trying to play with your heartstrings in your mind to get into your heartstrings or something like that. We got the Ophiuchus. Yeah, this person was a serpent, an evil person in some way, shape, or form with forbidden fruit. I can't make this up, y'all. I've been on the money for the past hour, so I ain't gonna stop now. But literally with the career, their career is going to go down because they will be bankrupt if they don't get their act together. With Venus, because they're so fixated and centered on trying to be an image that they cannot any longer produce because of what is left and instilled into somebody's brain. Thank you so much, my love. Period. But with have faith of a mustard seed, didn't y'all just see my segment of me talking about how having faith of a mustard seed can grow you to many things and many opportunities, because it shows you that even though something may be small and be perceived as minuscule to the plot or the story, God can still uplift you and grow you out of the situation that you thought that you weren't going to get out of. With the spiritual war, we got spiritual war going on. We have spiritual wars going on, or a spiritual war going on. And right now, with those who work and get paid, if you put in that overtime and on the other side and not with God's side, you gonna get what you pay. You gonna get what you want. You gonna get exactly what you want. Sorry, I'm trying to pick out my linen for the place in heaven. I don't have time for all this foolishness, because doors are opening for me. It's a mansion I can only imagine. My father's room. Oh, I could. Oh, Lord, the doors are opening, y'all. I had a moment. I needed a moment. I'm sorry. I needed a moment. Your doors are opening for you all. And there's some new opportunity or some sort of business venture that I usually say that has come in. We got, I've turned it upside down. We got holy and then we got false. So somebody was trying to be the complete opposite of who they were, and they didn't see it as it being evil or malicious. They thought it was normal. They thought being completely different than who they felt like inside was going to keep them in the light of day and happy in like daytime. And it doesn't. It makes them upset, it makes them miserable, and it makes them want to feel like I have to beat on other people or I have to yell at other people. Not physically beat, but like when I say beat, I mean like read a hoe, like we were just talking about, or like try and play people and in silence and like subtle ways with the because of your sunlight and the way that you were built in this situation. And that's why they get into partnerships with people, because of the simple fact that they think in their right mind that whatever they're doing is better for them to get in tune with what they want for themselves because of their vision. But as you can see, prosperity is getting them to nothing or to no avail. It's not getting them anywhere. And that's why, because of chaos. Because they don't know how to get out of that chaotic energy to get to this stable income. That's all you need to do, is get out of that chaotic energy and get out of these addictions that is causing you to not think properly and get to this expansive equilibrium where you're constantly expanding, and you know that that's what you want to do. Because expansion is always going to be something in any way, shape, or form in life. It just depends on at what time is that shape or form. What is that shape or form? What is that going to be for you? Let me pick the rest of these, and I'm going to do my sound bowl, and then I'm going to do my dice, and then I'm going to get off of here, y'all, okay? Oh, I'm going to read, and then I'm going to get off here. Romantic offer in reverse. See what I mean? This person thought that with romantic offer that they were going to be able to come in, and they completely lost the plot. They completely lost the plan, because your prosperity is not in the right place for you to take care of multiple people, one. And two, I'm still healing from the bullshit that you did to me. What the fuck? And that's the energy. Like, you have gotten to wealth, you have evolved, but that still doesn't mean that I don't sometimes randomly just feel certain emotions of not just you, but of me needing to properly forgive you, whether you're in my life or not. That's what I'm going through. That's what I'm trying to endure. That's what's stopping me from crying. That I can understand and finally perceive that forgiveness is not necessarily you being in my life. Forgiveness is letting that shit the fuck go. And understanding that I have better on the way. Because that was just a form of me needing to understand. Let me go get this book, okay, y'all? Hold on, because that was a good point. A good segue to get into this. So, this is my book that I've had since it came out. I had it when it first came out, I think. It's called Lighter. And I'm on chapter 6 right now. And it says, by paying close attention to these mental movements, you open the door to the type of learning that can transform your life. Your ability to see yourself through the lens of radical honesty is the foundation of emotional maturity. And this vantage point will help you make decisions from a place of active clarity, instead of a place of passive unconsciousness. Non-reaction. Building your self-awareness increases the agility of your mind. When you make time to be present, it becomes possible to slow your mind down when difficult situations arise. Instead of falling back into the blind reaction that are rooted in your past, you can intentionally lean into pausing and give yourself a moment to take a look at what is actually happening. This ability to pause is not easy, and it takes time to develop, but the results are immense. Not reacting functions as a medium for greater emotional maturity. Now that you can see yourself and give yourself time, you can more easily behave in ways that align with your goals and honor your authenticity. Finding that balance where you can be honest about what you are feeling and not allow this temporary emotion to take full control, oh my God, of your actions can help you better handle the unexpected changes in life. What was the first thing? If y'all watched this since the beginning of the reading, if y'all haven't, y'all need to go back and watch it a little later. The whole point of this reading was when I literally pulled out these two cards from this deck, and I realized that those cards was not a part of that deck, and I got really antsy and really jumpy, being that I have Tourette's and tics, and not figuring out, well, why the fuck is this? What is this about? Why is this even here? And realizing that, damn, I need to get this and redo it in a different way. And I was overcompensating and overthinking. Like, I need to completely change, and I didn't. I just needed to go with what God was showing me, going by the going by the faith, and not understanding, but moving towards it instead of going by sight and thinking I'm knowing everything, led me to this, which is the better understanding of what not only I have went through, but what other people in the comments have went through. And I will go back and watch a lot of these comments, because I be up, girl, y'all should see me without me here, girl. I be cracking the fuck up. But I be on here, I don't be paying attention to shit that I be saying, because I be so in tune. So yeah, we about to go ahead and where's the other part? Another thing that I wanted to leave y'all with was the prompts that they had in here. We can do this a little later, where I start doing the prompts and stuff. Okay, let me see, because there was another part that I like, that I highlighted that, but it says, oh no, that's not the one. It says, in what ways, these are questions that you should remember, okay, just for later. In what ways has your conditioned human habit made life harder? Question 2. What does your mind feel like when you are connected to your human nature? Question 3. Are you able to preserve even when it is difficult to connect with your human nature and cultivate those good qualities that can help improve your life? Question 4. How has your ability to problem solve changed since you started your healing journey? Are you seeing more creativity flow into your life? Question 5. Do you have faith that you can become the person you know you can be? Question 6. Who is an example in your life who does a good job living from a space of loving human nature? Okay, y'all. So let's go ahead and get that dice in here. Let's get 3 of them. Let's see. We got number 1, so that's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, that's fire sign, or Capricorn. We got Sagittarius out here, and then we got Neptune, so that's Pisces. Let's see. These numbers or planets or zodiacs can be specific. Let's see. We got the South Node, Leo, and we got the number 7, so Venus. Okay, and then one more, and we got the sun, which is Leo. Let's see, let me get one. We got the number 4, we got Jupiter, which is ironic. So the number 4 can be significant, the number 8 can be significant, but we got the number 6 and 9, which is Cancer. So y'all can check those out. No problem, my love. I just, I had a testimony in the beginning, and I had to make sure it got out, because I had been sitting on it all day, and for some reason I couldn't get into the energy, because somebody was literally doing magic on me to keep me from doing it. And so I know that was the energy that I was supposed to be in, because it was a message behind it. No matter what people put on you, God already has enough anointing on you to let all of that stuff just dissipate. You got to put on your badges. You just got to let all that other stuff dissipate away from you, because you already know God is protecting you. You already know what is happening. Okay, y'all, we're going to close out with a sound bowl. So everybody at least goes home with some sort of positive energy or vibration during this tumultuous time. It's uneven. 1 second. Okay. I love all my peeps. Shout out to my pasties. Shout out to my Ghostbusters. And shout out to my observers. I love you all so much. I'm about to be blessed, happy, whole, safe. And I love you all. Bye-bye.